Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. What I got for you today is a review of, actually, this could be a really neat new little quadcopter. This is the Visuo, V-I-S-U-O, XS809W. Now, the XS809W, as you can see here, is a foldable arm quadcopter, supposedly to help it become more portable, being, you know, that you can shrink it down in size, and then when you get out to the field, you can unshrink its arms to go flying. But this also comes with a 720p HD camera with a nice swivelable lens and a wide-angle lens to boot on the front of this. So, you know, that's a plus right there. And additionally, it is controlled either through Wi-Fi using your phone if you wish. I don't really like controlling a quadcopter via Wi-Fi, and because of that, they also give you the option of controlling it with a controller, and it comes with actually a nice controller for it. The one thing I don't like about the quadcopter, though, it is a proprietary battery. Let me see if I can pull it out. Wait a minute. Unplug it. Comes with a little 3.7 volt, 900 milliampere hour. That's quite a big battery to power it. But again, it's proprietary. Let me pull that battery one more time and show you. And its charger is not proprietary, fortunately. It's controlled via a micro, or is that mini USB? There's the slot right there. USB cord to charge it. And it comes with a mini USB cord to charge it, and it has a light on it. When the light goes off, that tells you that it is charged. And that is about it. There's its Wi-Fi antenna, if you're wondering, folks. It pokes out right through there. And again, the lens is swivelable up and down. And I'm going to keep it slightly up because it has a really nice view. Well, let's leave it right about there for the flight. Let's go over the controller real quick before we take off. This is the controller, and thankfully all of the buttons are well labeled. This is automatic takeoff and automatic landing. This is emergency stop. If you land in a tree, you want to shut those motors off quickly so they don't burn out. You press that button there. The rate control is this right here for speed, and if you want to do flips, you press this button here. And these camera buttons are for the camera version, not for the Wi-Fi version. If you want to record, you need to hit record on the app, the XS. I'll show you the app here shortly, but you got to record via the app. Again, this is for the camera version. There is a C version, is what I'm trying to say. And it has headless mode, which you activate by pressing that button here, and automatic return, one key return, by pressing this button here. And this is trim buttons. Forgot to mention one thing. To record in 720p HD, you need to insert a micro SD card into this micro SD card slot right here. Otherwise, it will record in low resolution only on your app, and you don't want that. You know, this has a 720p camera. You make sure you use a 720p card with it. Okay, I've turned on the quadcopter. It has an on-off switch. I did not show you that, but there's its on-off switch, and you bind it normal way, throttle up and down. And right now I have control of the quadcopter via the stick. And also, I started my app, which is XSW UFO app, available on Play and iTunes. Now I'm going to hit the play button here, and we have Wi-Fi FPV. Now to start the recording, you have to hit the record button there, and it is recording. And let's try that automatic takeoff by pressing this button here. Maybe you got to hold it down. Well, it doesn't do automatic takeoff, folks. But it does manual takeoff. I find that unusual because, oh, maybe I got to arm it? I'm not sure what that was, folks. Now, this quadcopter does not appear to have altitude hold, which I find unusual, but that's fine, because I'm not a big altitude hold. I'm looking at my screen here too. Altitude hold fan, as it teaches pilots bad learning skills. But let's go upwind a bit and demonstrate the camera from this. Let it flow around, showing the area. Flying right through the sun. I don't want to show the camera, that's why I'm trying to fly it. See, it seems to be very steady. Let's go around the tree here. back in. And flying it by me. Hello, how do you like my shirt, folks? For today. And I'm watching it. And I guess you could fly FPV with this because the screen on this is very wide angle. Now, it is a gentle flyer. Gentle and stable. I gotta stop flying into the sun. Hold on, folks. I'll bring it in close again. And you are seeing its camera. See how I'm recording? I got my NVIDIA tablet right here. I cut off the throttle too quickly here. Let's go to higher rates now and check out. Hold on, before we do that, I'm going to press the land button while it's in the air, just to see if it lands. That button seems to be inoperative, folks. I press it and nothing happens. So let's land it for a second here, because we're going to go into its flying ability next. Okay, let me hit stop on the camera. Oh, I took a photo. Stopping the video. Capture photo storage. Okay, it should be recording again. And starting the motors. Yeah, I'm just curious about that. Why that takeoff and landing doesn't work. I guess they were planning an altitude hold version of this, but actually I like the way it's flying right now without the altitude hold. You have full control over this quadcopter. Let's go to a higher rate. How about it's flipping? Actually, this seems to be a nice quadcopter, just as a quadcopter itself. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a nice quadcopter. Yeah, that's a good idea that they got rid of the altitude hold, because that makes this much more interesting. Very good quadcopter. So, I hope this is coming in, folks. Let me go back over to my NVIDIA screen. Yeah, it sure is. I'm looking at my screen here. Pretty neat quadcopter. Yeah. Let's go up higher again. Show its camera one more time. We'll go upwind. The wind's coming from my back now. Unusual. Yeah, rotate. Show our Home Depot off in the distance. And the high school over there. It's our high school, and the tennis courts here in the park. Coming back down again. Wonderful flyer. So this is the XS809W. Let me land it one more time here, folks, because I want to record that. Make sure I got that recording. That recording's been recorded. Hitting record again, going back to the air for its third flight. Let's try. We got a higher rate, beginner, intermediate, expert. Expert rate seems to be the most maneuverable. Well, it should be. It's supposed to be. Let's bring it down and show you it's up close. Let's keep it close for the remainder of the flight so you can see it. A lot of folks like to see the quadcopter up close, which is a good idea. Wonderful little foldable quadcopter. I think they got something here. And they're powered by a 3.7 volt 900 milliampere hour battery. Now that's a large battery. Again, that should give it good flight time. Going up again for another video of the area. Lights are still not flashing. Looking around. Or are they flashing? Come back down here, let's take a look. Nope, lights are still good. There it is up close, folks. And again, you can bring it down quickly, as you saw there. That's another thing I don't like about altitude hold quadcopters. They can take a while to come back down. Better come in closely. This is a Wi-Fi flyer, so I'm not going to fly it too far away. We lose signal, we lose the video. So, coming back again. Still got power to flip. Get a haircut there, folks. Okay, no more flips. That means it's getting low. I'm going to land it one more time and we'll fly the remainder without recording. Stopping the video. Going back to the air. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. I hit one of those, I hit a weed. Let's go over here and see if that helps. No, that's not good. We got some dirt in the gears there from that. Always turn your motors, folks, to see if you get dirt in the gears. You hear that noise? I'm not feeling a lot of tension on that. Success! I used a little twig, and like people, survivors go out in the woods to brush their teeth with a twig. I brushed the teeth of the gears with a little twig, and it dislodged that sand particle. So we're good to go again. I'm going to hit record one more time, since it seems we still have a lot of power on this. No lights are flashing. Going at a higher rate. Highest rate. Going upwind, we have a bit of a wind today. Picking up here. And it seems to be losing power, so I better bring it in. Yeah. It's starting to land. Are its lights flashing? Nope. But what it does is it starts to descend and lose power. Although, yeah, the lights are flashing. Okay, let's stop that recording. Make sure we got it. So, this is a neat little quadcopter, the Visuo XS809W. Again, it uses the XS app from, I guess, from Visuo. I'll include a link to the app down below, but it is a good flyer, and hopefully we'll see how well its camera came out. And again, it is foldable, so you can pack it up after you're done and take it with you and put it in your, well, I don't know about put it in your pocket. It's kind of big for a pocket, but overall, it's kind of a neat quadcopter. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.